Women today do not want godly men. Here's why. Hi, I'm T-Mal, T-M-A-L, the messenger and light. If this is your first time here, welcome. Hit the subscribe button and leave a comment to let me know you're here. If you're already a part of this ministry, welcome back. Y'all already know how we do. Now, at any point in this video, if you can relate to what I'm saying, if it resonates with you, leave your experiences in the comments. Let's help each other out. That's what the community is for. Now, women today do not want godly men. And here's why. First of all, men, I want you to say, if you already do have a woman that respects you as a godly man, put that in the comments and say, I have my queen. My queen respects me. If you don't have your queen already, fellas, I want you to put in the comments, I'm ready, Lord. Send me my queen who will respect a godly man. Ask God to send you the queen that will respect you as a godly man. Put it in the comments. Now, to my ladies, to the women that are watching this video, that are not like the women that I'm speaking of in this video, if you know you want a godly man, if you know that you desire a godly man, so women, if you desire a godly man, what I want you to put in the comments is, God, I'm not like them. Send me my godly man. Yeah, put it in the comments. God, I'm not like them. I'm ready for my godly man. Put that in the comments, ladies, if you're not like the women that I'm about to describe in this video. Now, as the title states, women today do not want godly men. And when I say that, I'm not talking about all women. No, of course not, because all women are not the same. But when we say statements like this, women do not want a godly man, we're talking about the masses, the majority of women, not all. Let's get that clear. Now, the women who are not like this, you know who you are. So put it in the comments that you're ready for your godly man. This doesn't apply to you. And for the women that this video does apply to, you're going to either take it one of two ways. You're either going to take it offensively and continue to move how you've been moving and miss your blessings and miss your man, or you're going to take it as a lesson, something that you needed to see, something that you needed to hear in order to improve the woman that you are. Now, main reason most women do not want a godly man is because a godly man holds them accountable. Accountability is the number one thing that most women don't like when it comes to them being with a godly man. A godly man will always hold you accountable when you're trying to be with him. If you're trying to be in a relationship with a godly man and he's trying to have a future with you, you guys are trying to build a bond together, a future, a family, he's going to be very strict on accountability. You can't just tell him one thing and do something else, like you've been doing with previous guys you've been in relationships with. See, that's the thing. These women come, they pray for a good man, they pray for a godly man, but when God sends that godly man to them, they don't know how to receive him. Because they're so used to the men that aren't godly men. They're so used to the men that allow them to do all these things that they say they're going to do and don't do. They used to a man letting them just manipulate them or lie to their face and say, well, baby, I'll do it tomorrow. Well, I asked you to do it now. But you say you'll do it tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes and it still doesn't get done. But see, a godly man is going to say, well, you said you were going to do it last night, and you didn't do it. Now, this woman wants to argue and start an argument with this godly man because he's holding her accountable. Only thing he said is, well, sweetheart, you said you were going to do so-and-so yesterday, but you still didn't do it. And then you said you would do it this morning, and now here we are this evening, and you still didn't do it. Now she wants to come back with something negative because he's holding her accountable. Now he has to hear her say, well, why are you making such a big deal out of it? I said I was going to do it. Just because I didn't do it when I said, oh, so now you perfect? See, here you go. Now you got to be perfect. Just because you asking her why she didn't do something that she said she would do. You got to be perfect now. Not so. In other words, she's implying that she would have to be a perfect person in order to keep her word. See, that gonna start an argument right there between y'all because we both know, everybody under the sound of my voice knows you do not have to be a perfect person to keep your word to someone. If you tell somebody you're gonna do something, just do what you say. It's called accountability, especially if this is your significant other. But see, that's just one reason, which is one of the biggest reasons why women don't want godly men, because godly men will always hold them accountable for everything that comes out of their mouth. Don't tell him you're going to do this and don't do it. Don't tell him you're going to say that and then say something different. Don't tell him you're not going to do something and you go do it. Don't do that. A godly man will always speak up and speak out in those situations. And there's nothing wrong with him doing that. That's what he should do. That's what the Spirit is telling him to do. And that's what he's supposed to do because he's supposed to lead you. And if you're his woman, he's supposed to lead you in that direction to learn to speak what you mean and mean what you speak. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, another reason why women of today do not want godly men is because godly men prioritize. Godly men have priorities in life. See, most women are so used to being with men who are just out here, just doing things on a whim, just living life with no strategy, no technique. They have no plan on how they're going to get from point A to point B. They just live life and take it as it comes. And that's what most women are used to. They're not used to a godly man. A godly man is prioritized. A godly man wakes up in the morning and the first thing this godly man is going to do is give some time to God before he gives time to anyone else, including her in most cases. He's going to talk to God, read his word, pray, worship, or get on his knees and pray before he's going to have conversations with anybody. And see, most women don't understand that. Priorities. Most women just want to do what they want to do, how they want to do it, whether it's in their personal life or in the relationship. And that's just not how things go. Things have to go in order for them to be successful. That's why you have to prioritize. A man is always going to tell his woman when she's not doing things correctly. You make a move, woman, and he tells you, no, sweetheart, you should have done this first. This is the way you should do this first and then do that. And then everything will work out. But, oh, you don't tell me what to do. I'm grown. See, now, this is what the godly man got to deal with. Now, you trying to tell her what to do because you're trying to help her learn to prioritize. A godly man will always prioritize when he starts his day. When he goes to work, before he goes to work, before he picks his woman up. If y'all already live together, before y'all leave the house, there are priorities that this man will put in order. But see, women of today find things like that boring. Oh, that's so boring. You do the same thing over and over like a routine. You read the Bible first, he always do it. That's what you should want. Every woman thinks they want a good man until they get a good man. And he requires them to be a good woman. And that's the problem. If you can relate to what I'm saying, leave it in the comments. Every woman wants a good man until that good man requires them to be a good woman. And that's when things go left. Because see, now, you have this godly man that you've been praying, I just want a good man, Lord, that's going to treat me right. And you get this good man that treats you right, what you do then? You take his kindness for weakness. They take advantage of you. They try to run over you. They talk over you. They get disrespectful because they know you're a godly man and you're not going to harm them. They're so used to being with the other guys they used to be with, they couldn't say nothing to him. They say anything wrong or slightly out of line, he going to slap him. Wow. Punch you in the face. Wow. Black eye. They don't talk like that to him. But see, this godly man, the man that they know has the Lord in his heart and in his spirit, that ain't going to physically harm them whatsoever, they going to mistreat him. They going to talk to him all kind of ways, disrespect him, call him out his name, talk down on him, say he's not a man of God. They going to say everything to you except that you're a child of God because you are godly. And they feel like they know they can get away with it. He ain't going to do nothing. Yeah, see, that's the things that godly men go through. A woman prays for a godly man and she gets him and doesn't know how to treat him. She's always accusing him of trying to tell her what to do because he's trying to lead. A godly man will always lead his woman in this relationship as God intends for him to. But see, women of today confuse leading with being controlling. Oh, he just want to tell me what to do. And then they got these terrible friends, so-called homegirls, that can't sustain a relationship themselves, in their ear. Oh, you need to leave him alone, girl. Oh, just because he read the Bible, he think he better than you. Oh, he trying to tell you what to do. You can't do this, you can't do that. Oh, he better. He think he's so much better than you because he go to church. Because he read the Bible. Child, please, that nigga lame. You don't need him. Yeah. Excuse my language. But that's what they say. Oh, he's lame. Yeah. But you wanted a good man. And when God sent him to you, this is how you treat him. This is how you talk about him. Take his kindness for weakness. Even when you're trying to get in a relationship with them, they pray for a good guy. You meet a girl, you treating her right with respect, you talking to her nicely, you offering to take her out on dates, flowers, all the above. They don't respect things like that anymore. They laugh at you behind your back. Showing the girl, they friends your text messages, recording your conversation. Ooh, girl, listen to him. He's so lame. He offered me lunch. He want to take me to dinner. He's just a bugaboo all day. He trying to see if I done ate this, ate that. He out here never just, I'm just getting money, girl. Now they got your name saved in the phone as food, man. Free dinner. Oh, hairdo man. Because see, you're a godly man. You got a good heart and you come with pure intentions. And now, they take that for weakness. They try to use you. Try to get as much as they can get out of you because of your heart. If you can relate to what I'm saying, leave it in the comments. And ladies, like I said, if this is not you, make it known in the comments. I'm not one of them. I'm ready for my godly man. Put that in the comments. I'm not one of them. I'm ready for my godly man. If you're watching this far, ladies. But those are most of the reasons why women do not want godly men. Because godly men are going to require them to become godly women at some point. You cannot be in the presence of a godly man every day trying to live the life that you've been living. That's why there's so much friction. That's why women don't want it, because he's not going to allow his woman to walk out the house with the little short skirts on, the little tight dresses on, like she's promoting her body or trying to sell herself. He's not going for that. He doesn't want the woman, his woman that he's trying to build a future with in nightclubs every other night, 3-4 times a week, 2 or 3 times a week. That's not what he wants. No man wants that. But when he tells you he doesn't want you in the club like that every weekend, your homegirl try, oh, he trying to control you. You can't go nowhere. You can't do nothing. Now she in your ear, in your face the next day, and you trying to tell me what to do. Why you always trying to control me? You're not controlling her. You're leading her. Trying to lead her to be a better woman, even if she's not with you. But she doesn't see that. Women of today don't. They only see what they want and how they want to do it. They want to do everything the man does. If you tell her she shouldn't do that, she'll say, well, you did it. If you say you shouldn't, I don't want you to go here, she'll, well, why you don't want me to go? You went. Why I can't say this? You said it. I'm a man. You're a woman. We're different. Why do you feel like everything I say or everything I do, you're supposed to do it? That mind state and mentality right there alone is one of the main reasons why women do not want godly men. Because we're always going to say what's right. We're always going to be positive. And we're always going to try to get them to do what's right. And when you're always constantly trying to tell people the right way to say things and the right way to do things, they take it the opposite way, as if you're saying something wrong to them, or if you're offending them, or if you think you're better than them. Oh, you're perfect. All because you are trying to do things the right way and be a better person each day. And you've worked on yourself to get to that point. And if they're going to be sharing life with you, you're trying to get them to that point. That's how it goes. But women today don't see that. They don't care about that. It's mostly about what you got, what you can do for them at this point. If they see that you don't have this and don't have that, and they think you can't provide this and can't provide that, they don't care how good of a person you are, how godly of a man you are. They don't care. And the music that they listen to, and the things they see on the TV that they put out here in these movies, it's not making it any better. The music is telling the young girls that's growing up to be young women, oh, if he ain't got no money, don't mess with him. Oh, if he got a nice car, then you better go have sex with him. You better go do something with him just because he got some money, girl. If he ain't got no money, don't talk to him. If he ain't got no car, don't give him your time. This could be the man that God sent for you to take care of you and provide for you for the rest of your life and treat you like a queen. But you let the music persuade you to not talk to a man because he doesn't have a car or he doesn't have his own house at the time. You'll lose a good man because your homegirl telling you he's trying to control you when he's only doing the right thing, trying to lead. Women today do not want godly men. And these were just a few reasons why. I may do a part 2 to this video. But as I said in the beginning, this is not talking about all women because all women are not the same. So if you know this doesn't apply to you, share your thoughts in the comments. And women that this does apply to, I hope that you got something positive from this that will uplift you and inspire you to do better and to be better. If you feel led by the Spirit to sow a seed or a donation to this ministry for me to pray over for you and your family, the ministry Cash App is in the description. There's also a super thanks button on your screen if you don't use Cash App. No amount is too small in the eyes of God or in my eyes. And as I always tell you, God loves you. And so do I. Love yourselves, chosen ones and people of God. God bless.